Hi guys! So we're working with the 5th chakra this time for the challenge, which is basically the throat chakra, Vishudda chakra. And this is sort of the centre of communication, listening, authenticity, truth, speaking your truth, for example. And also when we work with this chakra, we start to enable ourselves to be more, I suppose, speak our mind, if that's the way to describe it, or we speak our truth. So we don't hold things back and we allow ourselves to express ourselves freely, not caring what other people think, which I think is a very important thing. So it's a good chakra to work with. Also, when you're working with the chakra physically, clearing quite a lot of things that can come into the throat and disease and stuff like that. So yeah, so I'll start with it. First one's just basically neck rolls. So we're going to be twisting the neck and then we're working to 2 more. Okay, lovely. So you can stay on a bolster, or I like to heighten the hips a little bit when I'm working in a seated position. And basically what that does is it just lifts the pelvis off the floor a little bit. It slightly tilts the pelvis a little bit further forward, just so that you're starting to get this sort of lift of the body, and your knees are starting to tilt a little bit further forward and the spine comes a little bit longer. So when you're here, slightly sitting off the edge of your block or off the edge of a bolster or a cushion, and then from your hands are coming to the knees and you're basically drawing the chin down towards the chest. And you can start with half head rolls. If you haven't done head rolls in a while, like, it is actually quite challenging to get completely into the neck without feeling like your head's going to drop off. So you can just do half neck rolls. I'll show you them first. So you're just drawing the chin towards the chest and you're inhaling towards the right shoulder blade and exhaling, inhaling up towards the left shoulder blade. Keep both shoulder blades lowered so you're not scrunching up in that right when you're coming to the left. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Full circles, you're coming all the way around, slow as you can. Exhaling forward, inhaling back. Exhaling forward, inhaling back. I realise this looks really simple, but be mindful of your cervical spine, your upper spine, because it's quite fragile. Exhale, inhale, 1 minute. Opposite side. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. If you've got quite good neck flexibility, you can move it quite fast, but obviously be mindful of your own neck. I can't believe I'm talking and doing that, just made me really dizzy. Okay, so it's basically neck rolls, and this is really, really nice for getting any stagnation out of the cervical spine, upper spine, shoulder blades, trapezius muscles, and also if you've got any sort of like if you've got a cold or a flu or something like that, it starts to stimulate the glands around the neck area, so it helps with that. So start the warm up for this like that, 2 minutes, 1 each side, and then you're moving into something a little bit more vigorous. So you come and lie on the back. Again, you can do this for 2 minutes. If you've got a really bony spine, I don't, I can rock for days. If you've got a really bony spine, put a blanket underneath, because it can sometimes bruise the spine a little bit, this. I'm going to give you 2 levels to this. So level 1, you're on the back and the legs are drawn up and you're inhaling here, and when you exhale you're bringing the body forward and you're forward folding. Okay, I've got really tight hamstrings today, so I'm just going to come to here. Some of you might want to come all the way down, or however you feel. So here, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 2 minutes. The more advanced version, we're moving the legs into Halasana and all the way back into Paschimottanasana. Halasana, Paschimottanasana. So leg over the head pose and forward folding. Okay, so from here, I bring the hands to the sides of the body and I'm lifting the legs up and over the head. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. You're hearing the breath, hopefully. Okay, inhaling back, exhaling forward. And this starts to get lots of movement into the spine, starts to generate Kundalini energy, and it also starts to activate your throat chakra, and Jalandhara Bandha, which is the lock in the throat. Okay, so yeah, rolling back, rolling forward, rolling back, rolling forward. Just take this steady and just be mindful of the neck when you're rolling back. Okay, that's that one. And the next one I like to work with for stimulating the throat chakra. This you can use in different areas of Kundalini, but I also work with it for the throat chakra. So you're sitting up, but don't use the block. I want you to just sit flat. If you're not comfortable in the easy pose, you can come onto the shins and do it like this. So however you want. Easy pose, cross legs, hands come to the shoulder blades, fingertips pointing slightly forward. So you grip the shoulder blades with fingertips in first and then move them so that they point forward. It's quite uncomfortable. If that's not nice for you, then just do it like this. Elbows are lifted, flex the foot, slightly activate Mula Bandha, so your root lock, pelvic floor muscle area. And that's going to stabilise your body in the seat, and then you're moving just the torso. And I want you to draw the chin slightly back, so you're getting this little bit of a throat lock going on. That. So it's a little bit back with the throat, and it's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And the breath is inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. I'm not bothered which side you go to. You'll hear that the breath is coming quite out of the throat. So when you inhale, it's through the nose. When you exhale, it's through the throat like an Ujjayi breath. So it's like a light exhale coming out of the nose, but you can hear it in the throat. Okay, if that's really confusing for you, again, I'll do another video on Ujjayi breath later on when I do breath of fire. If you can't do that, just simple inhale, exhale, but keeping that chin back and moving nice and sort of vigorously from the abdomen, so from the abdominal wall, and keeping that nice lock of the throat throughout 2 minutes. So head rolls, 1 minute, 1 minute, clockwise, anti-clockwise, legs over the head to forward fold, 2 minutes if you can. And then this, 2 minutes. Inhale one side, exhale back. Okay, cool, thanks guys. Sat down, have a good day.